Welcome to Dr. Fantastic Cooks, where I have a lot of fun in the kitchen and I give you easy recipes. Today's recipe is not going to be so easy because it's from complete scratch. Let me back up a little bit. About a year ago, actually exactly a year ago, I was in Sturgis, South Dakota, for the largest motorcycle rally on the planet. It's called Sturgis, and it's a week of debauchery and partying, and it was fantastic. I got over 100,000 views on my videos. So if you want to check them out, go to search for most popular videos on my Be Fantastic YouTube channel here, and there's a lot of fun videos. At any rate, that was the last time I had Mexican food, and lately I've been craving Mexican food. I was raised by a Mexican mother. My foster mother was Mexican, and so I love Mexican food. In Mexico or wherever, it's delicious. So I'm going to make some Mexican food for you. But before I go, on the way to the market, I taped a Palestinian, I think it was. I think it was from Palestine. And he had three things he wanted to tell me about life. So I want to go to that tape first, and I'll come back, and I'm going to give you my favorite recipe for guacamole. And wait to see what I'm going to cook up. It's going to blow your mind. Stay tuned. So Mustafa here has 3 rules. What's the first rule?
Number one, first one, your smile face.
Smile, yes.
Yeah, anywhere, every time.
Yes.
And number 2, drink water.
Drink water, okay.
Yeah, every time.
All the time, yes.
Yeah, and if you go anywhere, you can him for fantastic. It's number 3.
Number 3.
Yes. And you're very enjoy and you're so happy in all life.
Yes.
And you're 100 years old or 2.
Yes.
Yes, of course, I know.
You'd be happy for 100 years. Yes. So I just met Mustafa, and he likes Fantastic. You just read the flyer, yes?
Yes.
Makes sense?
Excuse me. English?
Yes.
Excursion.
What is it?
Excursion.
Oh, excursions, yeah. I know excursions, yeah. Thank you. Anyway, so you understand it, yes?
Yes, I understand. And you enjoy with all the people. Or tell him for fantastic, or how are you, like that, and you smile face.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, the word fantastic makes you smile. Okay, welcome back. Let me go through the ingredients now. They have no tacos in Egypt that I've found, and certainly no taco mix. And when I tell you how to cook, I say go the easy route. Buy the pre-mixed seasonings. It's very easy, very inexpensive, and they've got it down to a science. They've been making them, billions of them, and buy it. It's delicious, and that's fantastic. But I'm in Egypt, so here's what I got to do. I'm going to put 5 teaspoons of paprika. I'm probably going to make a bigger batch, but here's the breakdown of proportion. 5 teaspoons of paprika. 1.5 teaspoons of salt. 1 1/4 teaspoons of garlic powder. I had to buy this all from scratch. 1 1/4 teaspoons of oregano. 1 1/4 teaspoons of cumin. 1 1/4. Oh, I bought 2 cumin. Damn it. 1 teaspoon of chili powder. 1 1/4 teaspoons of onion powder. That's a lot of ingredients. I can't believe I bought 2 cumin. I couldn't find the damn thing, and I was looking and finally found it. And 1 1/2 of corn starch. I could only find corn flour. It's made from corn. Hopefully it'll do the trick. Mix those all up, and that's your seasoning. Now, I'm also going to cook from scratch tortillas, because they don't have tortillas here. And that is 2 cups of flour. It is 3/4 of a cup of water. It is 3 tablespoons of oil and a teaspoon of salt. That's the ingredients. You mix it in a bowl, get it all kneaded up, and then you let it sit for 10 minutes. You cut it into pieces, and you roll it out. I had to buy a rolling pin. I don't like things anymore. I like moments, but you have to have certain things to cook with, and you certainly need a rolling pin to make flour tortillas. So I'm going to make the tortillas from scratch, and I'm also going to cut them up into strips and fry them for strips for the guacamole. Ah, I make the best guacamole. You've got to go back to my recipe for guacamole. It's the best. Red onions, avocados, of course, cilantro, must, jalapenos, which I don't have here, so it's not going to be the perfect one. I do have hot peppers here, so I'll see how that goes. I'm not going to go through all the boring details, but I just want to go through what I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to ground the beef, obviously put the seasoning in there. I have some leftover beans from the chili I made the other day, so I'll squish them up into like a refried bean mixture for the side dish. And I'm going to have a fantastic meal today. So I will show you a little bit. I also bought some vodka, so I'm going to have a martini. And I bought these. They make these. They have these little. I guess they're limes, little limes, and they sell them as a drink here with a little sugar, and it's delicious. So I might mix some of that up. And of course cilantro. Did I say cilantro? So those are ingredients for the for that dish. And so stand by. I'll go to some video, but I just want to let you know what's going on. It's not so exciting to watch me do it. You know, I've got 50 different episodes here where you can see me do it. But I just wanted to go through what was going on. Because last night, you know, I spent a lot of money on this. I'm not going out drinking so much anymore. But last night, we did go out to the Hilton for some drinks. 3 beers, 300 pounds, which is $20. That's normal for drinks. But then we went to Joliville Casino and Resort, the VIP room. And, of course, you pay a lot more money for the VIP room because there's not anybody there. It's too expensive. And it was $30 for a pizza. $20 for pizza. 300 pounds for a pizza. It's the most expensive pizza in all of Charlotte. It was fantastic. And I met a fantastic chef there last night, which I'll tell you more about of a project where I might be working with him on. So anyway, thanks for watching. I'll get some more videos coming, and of course, little close-ups of the action of me doing. I'm going to work making the guacamole and the meal. Have a fantastic, and of course I'm going to have a beer, nice cold beer right now, and later the martini. Fantastic. Okay, here you have the ingredients for guacamole: avocado, red onion, tomato, and cilantro. Basic ingredients. Oh, look at that, beautiful. Now, here's the real secret to the best guacamole on the planet. So you take this avocado seed out. You get a butter knife. And depending on the firmness of the avocado, you score it like this. Now, food is very sensitive, like we are, like water is, to, you know, kind words, sensitive to vulgar words, loud words. And so you want to treat your food with respect and love. So the first thing you do is to score your avocado. The more you score it, if it's very firm, you score it a lot. If it's very soft, you score it a little. Then you scoop it out. And this is guacamole for one. So I'm just going to use one nice, beautiful avocado. There you have it. Now, the tomato. What you do is you cut it in about 1/4-inch strips, like this. I'm going to go for 3/4 of a tomato. Then you go like this and turn it. So you scored it 3 different ways. And I'm actually going to put some of this lemon, or this lime, 1 or 2 of the juices of that in it. I don't always put lime, but I happen to have lime today. So what the hell? What the heck? Okay, so there you have the tomatoes. A lot of times I use this as a measuring cup. Kind of cool. Okay, then the red onion. Gotta love red onion. What you want to do is hit it like that, and that takes out the outer shell very nicely. Okay, just like that. Okay, throw this away. And of course, the guacamole can be used as a dip or on top of your taco or your burrito or your tostada. I'm going to put 2 healthy slices of that. So again, 3 ways. Down the middle, crossways like this, and the other way. 1/4-inch pieces. Be nice to your food. There we go. It was a little bit too much onion. It's all about proportions. Okay, then cilantro. What you want to do with cilantro is twist off a piece like that, squeeze it like this, and then you want to mince it. See how it's minced? And that's about how much I want for that. Right there. And you want salt and pepper, and then mix it. You want to fold it. You don't mush the avocado. You don't mush it. Let's put a little juice in there. Now these you want to kind of soften up first, then slice it. Get the seeds out. Squeeze the juice in there. Seed out. Juice. Salt and pepper. Remember, do time to your food. It should be a nice, colorful mix like that. Have you seen it? Kind of hard with one camera, no help. And then you want to do a taste. Fantastic. Now that was a lot of work, so take a little breather. Pop open an ice cold beer. Saving the martini for later. Oh, it was 100-degree heat to go to the market, but this Mexican meal is going to be well worth it. I can't wait. Stand by. Can't forget the spice. I'm going to put this green baby in it. It should be delicious. Okay, I'm going to double the recipe because I'm going to be cooking some Mexican food for a while. So I'm going to go for tablespoons. Tablespoons or teaspoons, as long as they are the same proportions. So there's 1. This is paprika. 2, 3, 4. Actually, I'm just going to go for the regular. I'm too bored. There's 5. Okay. Cumin. It's called for 1 1/4. So this is 1, right, and 1/4. Okay. And then it called for garlic powder. 1 1/2. And it called for oregano. 1 1/4. 1, right, and 1/4. And it called for cornstarch. 1 1/2. And called for chili powder. Called for 1. So I'm going to go for 1. I like it on the hot side, so I'm going to put it a little bit more than 1. You know, you like it spicier? What the hell? And did I do onion powder yet? I don't think so. And I'm going to do 1 1/2 onion powder. That is your taco seasoning. I didn't do the salt yet. I will do the salt now. There's 1 1/4 of salt, if I remember correctly. So let's see here. 1 1/4. And there you have all the ingredients for taco seasoning from scratch. Remember, buy the packet. It's precise. They do it for a living. Look at that. That's going to last a long time. Okay, there you go. Taco seasoning. And now for the tortilla recipe from scratch. Now I consider myself a very fantastic chef, not the best baker. And I believe that 2 cups is approximately 500. So this is going to be interesting to see how this comes out. So this is about 2 cups of flour. There you go, yeah, that's about right. Pour it into a bowl. 1 teaspoon of salt. Teaspoon is a little less than, this is a tablespoon, so I'm going to put less. Teaspoon of salt, that's about a teaspoon right there. Oil, excuse me, I grab the oil there. 3 tablespoons of oil. 1, 2, 3, and 3/4 of a cup of water. 3/4 of a cup of water. Now you want to mix it all up. And I'll come back to you when I'm kneading it. As you can see, I'm kneading it, getting it all mixed up together. And after a few minutes of kneading, you're going to let it set for 10 minutes. And then make tortillas out of it. There you go. That's how it should look after kneaded. Maybe a little bit more kneading. Okay? Beautiful. Okay, it's been 10 minutes. Come back to you want to have a surface that's like a marble or a countertop, it'll be fine. So you take your ball and you cut it in half. Take the half, cut it in another half. Take that half and cut it in another half. So you're going to come out with 8 tortillas. In this case, 8 tortillas and some tortilla strips. I'm heating the oil in the background here. So you want to flatten it out like that by hand first. Then take your roller. Make sure you put flour on it so it doesn't stick. You're just going to put. They want you to spray the pan rather, with oil. But I don't have a sprayer. They don't have sprays here, and Americans use that kind of spray. So you want to. There you go. You know, a thin tortilla, and that'll fry up very nicely. Then, same thing with this one. This one's going to be strips. Excuse me there. A little messy. Same thing. Roll it out. This is the messy part with the flour. You want to have plenty of flour to roll that out like that. This one's going to be a little thicker, I think, because it's chips. Then you just go like this. Strips, strips, strips. That's for the guacamole. There you go. Fry that up, and let's go to the stove. Okay, I've heated this oil, and then you're just going to put a smidgen on that and move it around. You don't want too much oil. And there we go, right on top of the skillet, like that. And for the other guy, let's see, it should be hot enough. Tortilla strips. Potato chips don't work with guacamole, in my opinion. You want to have fried tortilla. And this is all from scratch, as you can see. Doesn't take long to fry that up. Let's see how this is looking. Oh, look at that. Look at that. It's working. See that? Golden brown. Just about a minute on each side. Not even a minute on each side, right? Is it about 30 seconds? There we go. Look at that. Tortilla chips and tortilla strips, rather, and chips. There you have it, everyone. Look at that. A couple times. This is real low heat. This is high heat, just so you know. And there you have it. Okay, the tortilla is nice and cooked. Take that off the grill. We're going to put a little bit more oil in the pan here. And we're going to put the ground beef. Going to brown it. Put the seasoning in there, a little bit of water. And there you have it. I'm going to put, here's the mix again. It's all been mixed thoroughly. I'm going to put a good tablespoon. This is about a pound of beef here. A little bit more. It's going to take a little moisture. You're going to want to put a little water in there just to cook it up. And we should have a Mexican meal in no time. Okay, great news. The beef tastes just like Mexican food. So now you can serve the beans like this, but you know how they have refried beans? Refried beans are crushed. So I'm going to do like my own little recipe of refried beans. And that would be mushed up beans. This was leftovers. I really believe in leftovers. I froze this for another meal. Don't throw away food. Billions of tons of food are thrown away each year that could feed the starving people of the world. So this may not look fantastic, but these are just refried beans. If you look about this, consistency. So this would be a side dish. You can make a burrito with it, or just have it a little cheese on top. So that's cooking up there. And we'll do another taste here. Delicious. You know what sometimes I do? I throw more flavor. I throw a little of the taco flavoring into the refried beans. Even a better burrito. Of course, you're going to mix this together when you're eating anyway. And you want to put cheese, you want to put guacamole, all that fantastic stuff on it. Let me just show you how that's going to work here. Let me just show you. There's the coup de grace here. Hold on. Got my tortilla, see? So I would take my tortilla, I put some ground beef on it, maybe throw a little beans on it for extra measure, then throw the guacamole on it. Oh, now if you fold it in half like this, it's a taco. If you fold the end in and roll it, it's a burrito. But that's a taco. Put some hot sauce on it. Maybe not even need it, and you're good to go. There you have Mexican food, everybody. Okay, here we have guacamole on a fried chip. Oh, so long. And a taco. I should have made the tortilla a little bit bigger. Next batch, I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. And so you can make a burrito out of it. This is a taco. Oh. Yeah, just Mexican food, all right. Oh. I'm so happy. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a fantastic day.
Welcome to the Be Fantastic channel, where you will find many fantastic interviews with amazing people.
Visit the top world museums,
Incredible zoos,
beautiful national parks.
special events, and much more.
These videos are designed to educate,
Inspire.
motivate, and entertain you.
We hope you will enjoy them.
Join the Be Fantastic philosophy.
Please subscribe.
Like and share.
overpopulated cities around the world have caused people to become a greedy, selfish, and litigious society. Would you like to be happier, live longer, never be forgotten, and help make the world a kinder, more civil place? It's actually easier than you think. Every day you're asked, how are you? Instead of saying good, say, I am fantastic. It will make you look better, feel great, and reduce your stress. Making the world a better place starts with each person. Please join the Be Fantastic movement today. What you want to be, you can be. Be fantastic.
I met Dr. Fantastic along this way, and I heard him say, you gotta say, I am fantastic, la la la.